Right, so here on the second lesson, so it's been what, a month since the last one?
I think so, yeah.
Been quite busy. So, what is it you like to work on?
Not looking down
Yeah.
at the gears.
So when was it you were looking down, do you remember, in particular?
When I was like stopping, like coming out of a junction or something, when I'd have to come down, I was fine going up, I don't have to look. But when I'm coming down a gear, I don't know, I just look, but I don't even look at the numbers.
Yeah,
so it's
you
weird.
didn't know you were looking. It's quite funny, I know, because I said, did you look? You said no, but...
And then I realised at the end, I was like, oh my God, I am.
So, what can you do to not look?
Just keep telling myself, don't look.
That's what you don't want to do, because why is that a bad idea? If you say don't look.
I just don't know.
No, if you start with a negative, it means you'll do it. It's like a psychological thing. If you say don't do this, you'll do it, because your mind deletes the word don't, and you sound like look at the gears, look at the gears. So you have to say it in the positive, which will be what can you do?
I can do this without looking.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you say I can do this, or I can look up, or I'm going to look up.
Yeah.
Because if you tell your mind what you don't want, it doesn't know what you do want.
It's because the feel of it, and you get the feel of the gear.
Yeah.
That's more than anything.
Yeah.
Not what it looks like, it's more what you
so
feel.
If you think feel, not look,
feel.
whatever works for you is good.
Let's try that, feel.
Yeah. So, what else we're going to do it? Not to pick you up, it's just when people say I'm going to try and do it, it means they're not going to do it. So we are going to do it. It's just like my language stuff, this, but it does make a difference. It's like people say I'm going to try and pass. Well then, that's why you're not passing, because you're trying to pass. Yeah. Doesn't mean you're both sure, but it helps a lot.
Yeah, you have that mind motive.
So, we haven't done much on manoeuvring for a long time, I don't think, on bay parking. So although what we do is we're going to do a bit of manoeuvring, because you've only got, what, 6 or 7 weeks?
I think so.
Till the test,
sure.
something like that. So we'll do bay parking, front and reverse, forward and reverse.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to work on in particular?
No, I'm fine, no.
That's good. So, I won't say much because we're getting toward the end anyway. So, we're going to go into the road left and just follow it around to Crossroads Woods.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to get set to and go. And then, it's over to you. Anything you're not sure about, just ask. Otherwise, I won't be saying too much.
Okay.
It needs to come off though when you pull it. That's it. So remember what we said.
Not look down. I can do it.
Where do you need to look at it? That's good. Yeah, we'll keep it regular from now on. It's been a bit of a break because you both had stuff going on, but we'll keep it going. When did you last do? We're not going to do it now, but when did you do the emergency stop?
We haven't. Not since we've started. No.
That's good. Yeah, because I know we never really got to
No.
Going back over them.
I think I've only done it once or twice.
Yeah.
And obviously I've been with you, I don't know how long.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward though.
Yeah.
I think it's still drilled in my head.
It's more of an instinct, because say if a kid runs out now, you don't need to think what do I do. You just
brake and clutch.
Do it, yeah. But there are like better and worse ways of doing it, but as long as you can stop, which I know you can, because we've done some like for real, as it were. That's good.
Didn't look.
That's good. Which mirror can you look in there just before you go around that car?
Should have looked there, yeah.
Again, I can't always see if you are doing all of them, because I can't be watching you all the time. But just to check. So I know which mirror could you do when you move. That's good. What could be happening there? It's quite unusual.
Someone could work out, I don't know, anything.
What about in the mirror? What could be coming up from the left behind you?
Bike?
Yeah. It's unlikely because we haven't had one all down the road, but you never know. This road feels more bumpy than it used to be. Yeah, so we'll do emergency stop, maybe later today, probably not, we'll see. And I know we haven't done much of like the reversing down the right side of the road, but we might cover that today. Do you know the way to Crossroads?
I think it is after this highway up left.
Yep. I feel a bit seasick this road. I don't remember being this bumpy, but it seems really bumpy. Left again.
Look down.
Those are better because you're keeping closer to the curb. Now, the odd look down now and then isn't terrible. It's just if you're always doing it every time, then it becomes a real habit.
Yeah. It's good I'm noticing though as well. Because at first I was like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, being aware of the problem is half of the solution. I mean, there is a time, let's say, if you think you've got the wrong gear, it could be safer to have a look than just not look. And
Yeah.
skip. So there are times you may have a quick look, but not, say, if you're braking and there's someone crossing or something like that. You do see you can't see the left behind the bush. I've had it a couple of times with someone there, you just can't see it all. It's impossible to see anyone. So about checking here. That's good.
There's a bus.
That's good. So next right now into the centre. I can't remember when we last came in here. It was quite a while ago.
I think it's when I first started doing them back with you. We did.
So I'll spend a bit of time on this just to get this really good. So right then round where we used to go.
Right behind.
That's good. That's better. Because you're aware of the bike and stuff like that, it sort of distracts you from looking down at the gears. That's good. Okay, hills down when you come across on the camera, but it is quite steep.
This one is, yeah. This is what I hate about my test, is parking on that steep hill.
Oh yeah.
Because you're biting, isn't it? It's all different.
Yeah. Did you go from the other centre at all?
No, twice here.
It may still be this one. They are moving some here. So if we go straight on, and I'm going to pull up just anywhere around this area in a bit to do a reverse bay park. So if you keep, that's good. That's how keep wide we've done it. So do you remember the method? There's two main methods for doing this.
So you measure up the door handle and it's 3 spaces back. It will go
That's for going forward because that will get into that one.
Oh, so it's
there.
this one, isn't it?
What's that? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one there, halfway down the window, roughly.
Yeah.
And then I said 3 back. So if you want to do that, that's up to you. If you want to make it easier, you can go forward a bit.
Should we go with that
do one of these. Yeah.
Okay.
We're not bothered about doing it between cars for now, so just keep wide. Because if you start coming in a bit, that's it. The closer to the bay you are, the harder it is for this particular method.
So is it got to be halfway in the bay? That
in
measurement?
the line, so the white line.
It's got to be measuring that, yeah.
That's it.
So let's go forward a little bit.
And it's better if you don't start like that would be good. If you go a bit forwards, roll, a bit more, sort of around there. Why is that better to start a bit sort of past?
Give you more space to do it at time.
It's like a run up, you sort of get a run up and you can turn. If you start with it there, you've got to turn immediately, which is really hard if you're moving and turning really fast on the spot. So just do one on your own to begin with. If you can't remember, let me know. It's been a while, but that was good about the lining up. Let's just see.
Do I have to, because the clutch will be different when I have to put my brake up.
Yep, that's good. What do you need as well before you begin? Just one thing to make it easier.
Okay.
What do you need to adjust?
Mirror.
The clutch right down.
Mirror.
That's it. Yeah, the mirrors are good because without that it's very hard to actually see what you're doing. Remember, bay parking is much harder when you're doing it like this because it's kind of fake. It's like you're backing into an empty bay with no one around. It's much easier when you're between
cars,
two. That's it, because you can judge where you are. So, over to you. And what you've mentioned about looking around, that was good as well. And just let me know when you've finished.
It's hard to tell in this, isn't it? As the lines.
So if you need to adjust to whatever you can, I'm not saying you do, but yeah, the lines are quite faint.
No.
That's good. And looking where?
Back.
That's it. You're doing that one, it's just, it's good to be looking. I'm not, because if I do it, I'll remind you to do.
Bit more in it. Just
It's up to you, just let me know when you're done, because this is like on
a test.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, that's good. So that's pretty much dead in. It's like a little bit this side and that doesn't matter, because you don't have to be dead in the middle. It's like, yeah, sort of 46 or whatever, that's good. That's fine. So, what do you do to finish?
Mirror.
Yep, that's good. Yeah, so the looking back is what everyone messes up on this. I don't stare back 'cause if I'm doing this, it reminds you, but that was good. But you must be looking around, mainly over your left shoulder.
I find it easier, when you reverse bay parking that to look back than parallel. I don't know why, parallel I'm like everywhere.
Yeah, that's good. So we'll do another one, left to right, it's up to you. You can pick any base off here or there.
A reverse one, yeah?
That's it.
Okay.
Forwards is quite simple.
I like forwards.
You're used to forwards. So we'll do one here. We might do between two in a bit, but there's not too many. We can do one over there between two.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll do another one of these to begin with. And we'll make the most of this today again, most of the bay parking done.
So you want to do reverse over there?
We'll do it anywhere you want this one. Just not between two for now. But then we'll go and do the other method, which works better between two.
Can't drive up that way, can we? So no.
You can go there if you want. You go up to the fence, the yellow gate. But it's up to you where you want to go. You can go down there if you want, but it is quite hard to see the bays the further down you get.
Because of the leaves as well. Okay, we'll just go back out and then try again, maybe. Yeah?
Yep. Let's do it again. So again, let me know when you've finished. It's up to you.
Mirror.
That's good. You can do that, but it's very hard because you just can't see where you are with the base. That's good, you need to say, just think what can you do? It's
go forward.
You could go much easier than doing that.
Steer.
Because as you are, see the angle, and also that will know, but the angle, you'd make it harder by going forwards, because you'd have to do more work, because you've still got plenty of room to play with. So I won't say exactly how, but you know.
forward, wasn't it?
Look back.
I don't think I'm in now. I'm a bit wonky, I know that.
Yep,
but I'm in, but I'm a bit wonky.
It's good. How can you get it better? Because you
go forward a bit more now.
You could have even just come back still.
You still can come
because
back?
the way you've done it, you've done it well. You've just got to do. I don't understand why. You've just got to finish it off. So you just come back and just see what happens and get it straight.
That better?
Yep, that's fine. And then that's good. So now that was kind of wobblier, but you got in. It doesn't have to be perfect. He's not going to be in perfect every time.
I started off wrong. I noticed that when I was going back. I was like, oh, I've gone too.
I thought the point looked like he was a bit off, so we had to do it on. What do you need to do? That's it, just before you lift you. That's good. So it doesn't matter what we want. This is for the sake of the test. You've just got to get it in the bay, looking around. You can work on being perfect if you want to call it out later. It doesn't matter. You just get in every time. Doesn't really make any difference. You can go forward, back, up 3 times. It's fine. It's just about getting in. We're going to go and do one now between the blue and the whatever coloured beige, I suppose you call that.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. Easy day.
That's it. So this method, why would this not work so well over there? It will, but why would it not be quite so good?
Because it's obviously between 2 cars. We ain't got much space for one, and I don't know, the lines.
How many bays back did we go on this one?
3.
Yeah. Now there are 3 over there, but you won't always have 3. So if you want to park in the last 2, whatever, this is what we're doing, as long as they don't go and park between them. Now let's get going before. Is he going to? He's going to park there.
Yeah, he's gone there.
No, the one space and he's going to park there. Maybe we'll carry on.
Okay.
No, he just parked in the one space, we're going to park in. No, he's coming back.
No, he's staying there for.
So,
oh, I don't know.
How's he going? Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
For some reason, he parked and then just moved off.
Alright.
Anyway, so let's go again, that's good.
You want to reverse bait over there?
Yes, if you drive up to there, and then I'll go over the other method. Just
I have to go that way,
right.
don't I? Yeah.
You can go right up here, because it's not one way this, it's all. It's only after the other gate it becomes one way. So, straight up.
Oh, sorry.
Next left. You're not going to get a lot of car going forwards in. If you keep far to your left as you come in, really close towards your cars, because it's a different method, that's good to keep it really tightly turned. Straight and just stop around now. So these cars are very close to the bays, to the lines.
Yeah.
So we can get in, but this is going to be a good challenge because that one is too far that way and that one's too far this way. So if you go forward just a little bit and get a whole bay about stop there. So to me, like roughly the mirror found like an arrow is kind of over the white line, but the whole bay is there. That's where we're parking. Let's turn this down a bit.
Yeah.
So you might remember the 45-degree method that we did a long time ago,
right,
where you go forward then back.
Yeah.
Called the arrow method. So what we do is that mirror goes down. Actually no, it's already ended in down because it's with the cars being there.
Yeah.
It's easier. So we check around. That man still. He nearly crashed into that white car. Look, his mirrors.
Yeah.
He'd driven into the other one. I don't know if he has it because he came back a bit. I mean, see the white car? There's no way they're going to get in that car. He's parked so close.
Yeah.
You'll see that in the video when you're doing this.
What tyres touching the white line?
So let's go loads of turn right.
Loads of turn right.
And just forward slowly. So the idea is to get this white line here in the back left corner of the car, and you want to get your front almost touching the back of the S-Max. So forward quite a way, you're almost trying to drive into those cars.
We've gone past it, haven't we?
A bit more, that's good.
Oh, it's got to be in the back.
A bit more. That's where you go, a bit more. Then a bit more. About there, so he's not dead. This is something you used to. You see how there, if you were to do a full turn left now, you would just probably not hit that beige colour car.
Let's go.
So if you turn left all the way, but you will have to take a bit off probably, just to warn
I
you.
have to reverse don't I,
That's
as
it.
well. But I'm on a hill, so I don't need to do my clip.
Why is that so important you do go to reverse, even if you're not going to actually use it? You're not going to lift the clutch.
I don't know.
Because what happens when you go to reverse at the back of your car?
On the hill.
Any road, what's those lights? What lights are there at the back? When you
Oh, it
reverse?
shows
Yeah,
people who
that's it.
parking, yeah.
So, really fast left turn. If it's slightly when you still, doesn't matter, but do when you're moving, if possible. So, brake off, oh, that's good. That's good. Now, we are almost wanting to hit this car, but obviously not. So, we roll back. And then, this is good. But when it starts to be a bit close, which I've slowed down there, you take a bit of steering off, just a bit, and then put it back on. That just moves you over a little bit. It would have been good, but we're pretending.
There's a car trying to
Yeah, he's alright. That's good. Got one behind as well. So he's straightened the wheel a bit. He's just going back in there. And then back a bit. Then left a bit. And you're steering both mirrors have got the same distance. We won't be able to get out because it's so badly parked. And then we straighten up again. And then keep it going towards your side a bit.
the wheel.
That's fine. So you just keep the wheel as it was. If you go back to the middle, that's good.
Sorry.
Just back to the middle. That's it.
Oh, look how
And then
tight that
back
is.
quite a bit. It is now that I say these are apart very close. And we come back a little bit more. It's like the why I want to head on the videos. So close. And then we go left to touch. And then straighten up. And we stop dead. Now that is good, but because they're so far over, which you said straight away, how would you get your car further right now?
Go forward a bit.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
Because that white one, whoever's part there is going to be annoyed when they get back.
Yeah.
So they are in the bay, they're both in the bays, but the blue one is
Yeah,
on the
you
line.
can see he's on the
The
tyre.
white one is wonky and the black one is too far left. So yeah, it's a bit narrow. So yeah, forwards then back. This is fine, but we want to get it so you may be further over your side by about that much, whatever that is. That's good to use the handbrakes roll, because why is that better than doing your brake?
Because they're on the hill.
Yeah. You don't want to be doing brake clutch to get that so bad. Practice.
Right.
So, okay.
Sorry. Yep, and now back.
That's good. That's it. Then just forward, go forward. So back to the left hand side. So you set the pedals well. That's good. Turning back.
Turning back.
That's it. That's good. I'm deliberately being vague so I don't help too much. And then back the other way. That's it. That's good.
And
So now
now
you're
reverse.
more in the middle. We're putting more towards the blue,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's very tight.
Yeah.
But that's how you kind of wiggle. So we'll come back into the bay. That's good looking as well. Yeah, that one behind, there was parking was a bit too long, so he gave up and went in the other side. That's really good. That's pretty much dead in the middle.
That is good.
This is like if ever you go to the Kingfisher shopping centre in Redditch.
With the kids.
Very narrow, yeah. It's really, really narrow.
That's it.
That's good. That's great. So that is much harder than a test would be, because you're not going to be asked to do between two like that. The thing about pedals, that was important. Why can't you be lifting your clutch with your brake on? Because that's a really bad habit people have.
It grinds
Yeah.
together.
Now the other grinding is just handbrake, hold it still,
Yeah.
which isn't bad. But yeah, you don't want to go flying, because if I show you this, if you go into first now, just I'm doing no handbrake.
Handbrake now, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm going to deliberately kind of mess this up as you were just checking those around. You don't want this. If you keep the wheel straight and still, will be good. But if you build up, the car coming round.
Yeah.
It's funny the way people park here, they kind of see stopped and you gave up. Kind of change your mind. Yeah.
Oh, he's going in there.
That's good. So if you lift the clutch, don't, but if you were to lift the clutch like that, you build up the power, then you go brake off, you go flying, and then you suddenly get a surge of power. Whereas
Yeah.
with your handbrake, you can adjust your clutch more easily.
Yeah.
So you can in this car, remember, you've got the thing where for 2.5 seconds it will hold still, then roll back. So you can just
yeah.
brake off, set your feet, go, and it rolls back a fraction, he always does that. But it's better to see your handbrake on. Look at that again now.
Sorry.
That's right, and then back to neutral. That's it. That's good. So that's about as hard as you'll get. You'll see people around here going back, forth. It is not easy. Right, so let's carry on. That's really good. We'll do more of that, but I just wanted to check you. I know we'll kind of talk through that a bit, but that is much more difficult than
it is.
You've got to do.
Maths.
What mustn't you do now as you move off? As well as the pedals, what don't you want to do?
Go right
That's
soon
it.
as, because you want to wait till you've gone out of it.
I see. You'll see people do that and smack in the car.
Now.
So if you go right back to where we came from. Keep slow, really good. Keep left though.
Sorry.
It's actually got quite busy all of a sudden. So if you go forward into a bay anywhere, any one of these, like
On
between the
this side?
silver and the blue, whatever, that's it. Or if you want to go further down, you can, because it's a bit clear. It's up to you, one of these or there. Doesn't matter. Just not behind the blue one.
Yeah.
Let's do
We'll
down
go
here,
further
'cause
down.
it's a bit overhanging the bay there. One of these first ones, really slow, because it gets really hard to see the lines in a bit. So,
No.
lining up whatever you need, that's good. And we're not bothered if you go through that bay, because it's just, that's what we do for now. This, of course, would not work in that situation we just had, because you'd be bashing the cars. And just keep creeping as you steer. The mirrors are good, but just keep creeping until you're... That's it. See, that is what we said about be careful about if you did a brake and the
I
clutch
did do
together.
it again, yeah.
You can, it does work in this car, it's designed to, because it's got the thing with the hill start, so it's designed to do. But just remember, if you get like an older car, that doesn't work. There are many cars where brake clutch will just stall every time, as I've had hundreds of people coming in on saying it stalls for them. So any car will work if you do gas clutch. Not all, most but not all will only work with. Some will stall if you do brake and clutch together. So is that in the bay?
Yeah.
What could you do to check apart from your mirrors if you've done?
You measure that. That's how I was doing it. Is measure that.
So you can look forward, you do your mirror. If you lift your feet, see if the engine goes off. Whether or not it goes off, what else can you do now you've done that?
Open my door.
That's it. So
Yeah.
look.
I think I am in my side.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Yeah, that's really good. Just don't ever open your door while you're still in gear with your feet down,
Yeah.
because people do that and it's not good.
Is those the YouTube videos you see where they just roll off?
Yeah. So that's good bay parking. Do you want to do any more? Or is that okay?
No, that's fine.
That's
That's
good.
fine. We'll go over before the test. They won't ask me to do that one, though, will they?
Which one?
The 45-degree angle one.
They don't care. They'll just say park.
But it's good to know, isn't it, for
Yeah.
the future?
But that is what you do most of the time, because the advantage is what you notice we start closer to the cars.
Yeah.
So you don't always have the luxury of moving away, because if you're in a busy car park, cars coming towards you, you can't always just move and get in the 3-bay one. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just prefer that 45 degrees. I
Yeah.
find that easier.
I'm just going to remember.
It's kind of
45.
harder to begin with, it gets easier. So, for the sake of practice, don't go forwards out of here now.
Yeah,
'cause you
'cause-
could, but imagine that's a wall or whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll go and
reverse.
we'll go and do the other one we mentioned, the right reverse, might as well get that done as well.
Reverse.
So we'll do that, we'll drive for a little bit, then we'll do, the right reverse on the road. We have to pull up on the right.
Oh,
and then
yeah, and then reverse about 2 car lengths,
Yeah,
is it?
that's it.
Yeah.
So if you want to get us out of here, probably that way is better, because that
Can you
way,
go out that way?
yeah, that
Okay.
way down there is full of rubbish and
Oh, no, what I was
Rubble.
meaning down there
Oh,
on
yeah,
the left.
there, anyway,
yeah.
this- yeah,
I thought you meant
anyway
that
you
yellow
wanna
one. No,
Yeah.
sorry. Right then.
you can go under the other gate as long as you don't go up to the centre from there. So which way do you turn? Not this way. Because that's the only way you don't want to go.
I'm
That's it.
sorry.
So you come back and go right, and you still come back.
Go
Nose to the right. You can go straight up or left, but just don't go down that way. Because I know you can, it's not the best place to go. That's good. Think about how said about moving off, stopping dead still. Right, that's good. So you stop, reset the whole thing like that. It was rumbling. What was that rumbling sound about? Because you fixed
The
it.
clutch
That's
and
it.
the handbrake.
Because you're trying to take out a gear without the clutch.
Yeah.
The clutch been up a bit. That's better.
Help.
That's good. I know that sounds worse. People say, well, it sounds worse than when I did the brake and clutch, but it's if it's too high. So any way you want to go. And then just right and left out the centre. Clutch down. It makes it easy. Just creep, no brake. That's good. Because the hill's so steep. The hill plus that's it. The hill plus the bump. Slow you down. Your left out of here, and then the first right. That's good.
How did he?
That's good. So this right coming up. And then the next left, once it turns.
We'll do two, but
Yeah,
press down.
Why is staying in one not wrong, but why is it not so good?
Because you're revving your engine.
Yeah, in a way it's good because it's revving so knock on coming through if anyone's crossing the road. But yeah, it's better than two if you can. So if we can on this road, so further on, we're going to pull up on the right here, just by that lamppost nearest the curb.
Yeah.
So anyone around? It's a bit of a bend this one, so a bit more challenging. Doesn't matter where, anywhere on that post is good. Sort of towards the end, by where the driveway is. And this is good because you're not too close to the curb, you don't want to be right up against it. That's good. So generally, you don't park on this side of the road, but this is what they want you to do on the test, for whatever reason they've said. Well, the reason was, they said a lot of people were crashing after they'd passed because they hadn't done this. But the thing is, you're not supposed to do it. So we've got to sort of teach you to do something you're not really supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea to pull up on the wrong side and reverse.
Yeah.
Because you're causing a jam. They do tend to do this on tests on busy roads. I don't know why, but they pick quite busy roads, which is a bit daft, but that's just how they do it.
Okay.
So I want to reverse 2 car lengths, roughly, so your bonnet is past the lamppost behind us.
It'll be by that hedge, the other hedge, won't
That's
it?
it.
By the gate.
So it's up to you, very simple. But what do you do? Because you haven't done it for so long. It's almost so easy, there's almost nothing to do.
Just look back.
Yeah, that's it. So back roll. What about the steering wheel?
You hold it straight.
Yeah, that's it.
So it depends if... Oh, it's a straight road anyway, isn't it? So it's not...
It's like a slight curve, not much of a bit.
Yeah.
But you really slightly to the right now, so if you keep it still as it is, that might be okay. How far across the back window is the curb as you look out the back?
Out the back.
Like, which point is it roughly in the window? Is it like 10%, 20%, 50% over?
20.
Yep. So where that is, that's where it's got to be for you. Because you see different to me being on the different side. So you keep the curb where it is in the back window now. If it starts going towards you, you're getting too wide.
Okay.
Towards me, you're getting too close.
Yeah.
But generally, you keep the steering wheel still.
Okay.
But let's give that a go. So it's sort of clutch down brake, because you are now rolling back. So clutch right down. That's it. You can let the hill do all the work. Clutch those down. That's it. Just brake off and on.
Oh,
and this is good low speed. No more than this.
It's going a bit more, so...
Right, that's good. Why is it good if you don't go too fast on this? Like any manoeuvre, really.
Just in case car speeds or comes out of that junction.
That's it. And if you start to go one way or the other, you can easily see it.
Yeah.
If you're going fast, it's like the curve just goes.
Yeah, it seems to go on a bit more
So
to me, so I'm going to need to go right a bit, don't I? No,
that's good. That's it. Just keep really slow.
What around the van? Now.
So
is it
that's good.
here?
So you've got to stop for that van. We'll come back a bit more, but as soon as you see anyone, you stop.
So it's by that hedge there, right?
That's it. This is fine, but come back a bit more just to practice that. take it really, really slow. So if you was to hit the curb, you would just gently tap, you wouldn't go up it.
Right, it's a bit more over, so I'm going to go left.
Yep, I stole it. That's fine, so you've done more than 2 car lengths there, so that's good.
That's
Right,
in my head
we'll
for
carry
me.
on driving. Think about how you start off. That's good. Checking where, because we're on the wrong side as it were. Yep, which other one?
Yeah,
That's
as well,
it,
because bikes.
So check our left shoulder once. I was doing before you move, because if you move at all and then do it, it's too late. That's important, we'll keep checking that. It's so many people get marked down on tests that, because if you move then look, you've already gone. Even if you move and look almost together, you must look, then move. So I can imagine that black car now moved a bit, then looks too late. You already think they're going to go. So if we pull up on the right, we're not going to reverse again. If you pull up on the right just before the yellow car, we're not too bothered about drives, but avoid them if you can. We'll creep fairly close, so you've got about a couple of metres or so. That's good. So, just not moving off again, we're just checking all around, so sort of mirror, blind spot, then signal and move if needed. If you need to signal. That's good. Signal and I was fine because it's dead, but you see the first one you did, you'd be marked down on the test, that one you wouldn't. That's how fine the line is, so it's very important you check, and we'll go into the road left. It's not just about the test, but we are focusing on that.
No, it's everything adds all what you need to know it, even if it's not for the test.
It's the best way of doing this, that's good.
Look down the road.
Position. Yeah, a bit lucky, but that's good because, well, what's going on here?
He's reversing.
That's good. Can
Wait
we get
here.
around?
No, red car coming.
It's these reverse lights would have gone off now, but that was good. Can we get past after this?
Yep.
Anyway, overtaking.
No.
Because someone could just see the van parked and us parked and think we parked. No, we're not, but
I did check the mirror
that's
before
good.
seeing if anyone's around.
because we mentioned that briefly before we filmed about coming out in 1. It's that one, you would not come out in 2, but why not?
You wouldn't come out in 2, just because it's exactly the same reason.
Because what was the view like on that one?
Not so good.
That's it. So never come out of those in 2. If you come out of these in 2nd, you're just not going to see. So it's first gear every time unless the view is really open. So the lights will turn right because we haven't done many of these for a while, Crossroads.
We're going right at the light.
That's it. Do you remember doing these where you go around the front or the back?
Yeah,
It's a long time
yeah.
ago. Which one is your lights? I know we haven't done it for a while, but
I don't know, at the lights. I've done it where there's no lights,
yeah.
like
So have a look when we get there because it's really cupping. See if anyone is going to turn from the other way. So we go right on this. What do we need? That's it. Because where else could you go from this lane?
straight on.
That's it. So the red one, I don't think it's going to turn. They're not signalling. No, they're leaving the other lane. That's fine. Yeah, they are signalling now. They're turning. That's fine. So can we go? Now this is only one way time. Actually, I forgot. It didn't work when it was 2 ways at a time, so they changed it down to 1 way at a time. But we'll have a look at that later on. That noise is just what I call a Fiesta noise.
Is it?
All the Fiestas I've ever had from you do that. If you're on a slight hill and it's just the right angle, they've had that noise. It's just a clutch because it's nothing wrong. I've had brand new ones just out of the garage that did that. So we'll carry on for a little bit. It is partly because his car gets a lot of abuse. You know, it's stalled a lot. Let's push our speed up a bit. We'll actually go and do the Crossroads by... Oh, can we still get there? Because a lot of these roads are blocked off.
Traffic.
Yeah, it's hard to get there from this one.
There always roadworks over here.
We'll go straight on, we'll just have time to go and do that. It's just they've put a lot of these low traffic neighbourhoods, whatever they call them, LTNs. So you can't drive in a lot of these roads anymore.
I did it, Paul.
That's good.
Need to keep doing that.
We're not mentioning it much because if you mention it,
we'll just celebrate every time.
Gas, let's go. Right on. Because you want us to all come off the roundabout. This is a really wide road, so we just get on. Yeah, we'll get to the lights. You know, the one by Howard Road. We'll just go to the very end of this road, the one by Crossroads in Kings Heath.
Oh yeah. The junction.
Yeah. So we're going to go to the red line at the end of the road, that pub where you can do like a right turn at the lights.
Yeah.
So to recap on this, do you remember what tells you where to stop? It's not the red light, what it tells you where to stop.
The line on the floor?
So each line, do you remember we said before, each line is a different set of lights?
Yeah.
Because there are several here and it looks like one.
Yeah.
And if you're not careful you can easily go through a red.
Yeah. Because I remember if you go left at this one, there's 2 lines for us to stop.
Yeah.
No. And then there's one after a set of traffic you said was for the ones behind.
Yeah, that's it, not for us. Years ago I had someone who stopped when it wasn't for us and then he called the pilot. It sounds wrong, but you can actually go through a red light. It's not the light that tells you to stop, it's the line.
Yeah.
The light says stop, the line says where. Like temporary lights, you get the sign instead. The sign that says, when red light shows right here. So we're going to go right on the lights, then again right on the next lights. How else can you tell, not exactly, but you can sort of tell that those lights are different to these? Let's think about them.
How? Say that again. How?
So, there's something different about those lights compared to these. What have they got on them that these haven't?
The buttons.
Let's look on the lights themselves. What have they got? Let's look on the amber and green. What's different about those over there?
I don't know.
So you got filters on the covers.
Oh yeah.
So that helps you distinguish that those are not the same as these. So it's like that's a different set of lights.
Oh, do you mean that one over there?
Yeah.
I thought you meant that one.
No,
I know what you mean.
There, like 5 lights, you can see. So that is not the same. If they're red, you do have to stop. These can be green, they can be red. And the light can block your view, so you can't even see what colour they're on. And it can change quite quickly. And that's why the line is so far back. And instead of sitting on the brake, what do you want to do ideally? That's it. So you're always active, you're ready to go. You don't want to be on the brake and be dazzling people behind sometimes. Actually quite slow.
They always are, yeah.
So because they're going, maybe we'll be going soon, I'm just guessing.
There you are.
So push quite hard, but these can change red so really. Anyone behind?
Yeah, there is one.
Can we go?
Yeah.
Yep, right again. That's good.
And go straight.
That's it. Do you remember the arrow, that green arrow we said about the arrows different to lights? We'll cover that in a bit.
Yes.
What do people miss here?
Here?
Yeah.
The red.
What's the red there for? What is it warning you of what?
Stop, basically, because they're roundabout.
That's it. Can you see to the right?
No.
It's really, really dangerous on that. That's what that road now, you can't use road now. That's good. Yeah, a lot of people missed out, saw like 2 big crashes there on video where someone just didn't see it, they went and smashed, they didn't even see the roundabout. So they've raised the road, they've made it red, and they've made that road no driving through. You can only drive up and down it.
Have you ever been, so is it Willows Road up by Cannon Hill?
That's horrible. Yeah.
So if you go up there, there's like a junction, just like that, but it's not a roundabout. My mate always warns my friend about it. Says, do not do that. He was on the bus going over it and he had an accident because the bus driver didn't slow down. It's a bit of a bump.
The one by the park, yeah, Calthorpe Park.
I'm trying to think.
It's got like a big bend.
Yeah. Cheddar Street or something.
Yeah, I haven't been that way for about 10 years.
Yeah, you want to see it now.
So they're right in his lights. So if we signal now, that just tells these we're not cutting you up, we're not going to try and race ahead. Because the one at the front is saying they're going to go ahead. So, would you go around the front or around the back of the cars coming from the other way?
Round the back.
No, around the front, because this one is definitely around the front. You'll see in a bit what I mean, it's a bit confusing this. Because they should be turning right, but they're not signalling. So this is the black to get right in, go. We'll cover this again in a bit, but you can get right in. Because once you pass the line, yep, that's fine. Now the yellow box you can wait and turn right. As long as your exit's clear, which it is. Okay. So if someone was the other way, they'd go in front of us, start that. They'll cover that another time. I just wanted to check that. If you go around the back of each other there, it wouldn't work. Because you'd be blocking everyone, but we'll cover that next time. There are not many of those around here, there's only 2 or so in the whole kind of area around here. But here's one example of something similar on the way back in a moment.
Yeah. Let's see.
We're going to be taking a right, which is just before the lights. It's the 3rd right from here.
Oh, right.
You see these arrows like going in front of each other, so you turn the one at the front. In a moment where the stow bar truck is, that's where we're going to turn. We're going to go around the back because there are no lights. It does not throw lights, but generally you go around the back.
That makes sense to me now.
We'll kind of dance around the back of each other as it were.
Yeah.
It's very hard to show this unless someone turns it the other way. So, that's good. The light's going to change to right now. So, keep pushing in, clutch up and go. That's it. So if someone was coming from ahead, they would pass us now, then we turn in the back of each other. That's good. But it's very hard to show that because you need it to be happening.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense if you've got traffic lights, I suppose, then it's always front.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Right. That's good you gave way though, because that's a very, very deceiving one. There is not really room for 2 cars in that bit. Yeah. How can that be better though when you moved off there?
Check the right straight away.
You did that, but what else was a bit off about the parked car?
I was more to it.
Yeah, so you're giving way, but you got to give way, so you got loads of room.
Should have stopped before, yeah.
That's it. Your stopping's pretty good, but then you kind of roll into the bit where you want to avoid. So always imagine you've got like an imaginary car between you and them, and if you get into that car, you've kind of hit the one you're avoiding. It's important because it's so easy to clip a parked car if you don't do that. So, at the roundabout, we are going to go left, but there is something a little bit different about this one. It's very simple, but just have a look how you do this. Even though I've said it's a bit misleading, but you'll see what I mean.
Going left.
Yeah, so how do you go left? Sounds easy, but that's it. Because you don't actually go to the roundabout left. Could you do this in second?
See how the view is. You could. No.
That's good. I could not see. So you could because it's a good view, but it's good you didn't because that would come. Yeah, so sometimes sat-navs will say the roundabout left, but that's what it is. It's like the one by McDonald's, Parsons Hill.
Yeah.
You don't go to the roundabout then turn. So we'll go straight on. There's one more example of this Crossroads on the way back. But I'll draw it on a diagram, it's much easier to show you a drawing and explain it on the move.
So I am right, if it's traffic lights, you can go in front.
Yeah.
But if it's not traffic lights, you're behind. That's the right way to put it, isn't it?
Generally, but not always.
Yeah.
There is no fixed way that always applies. That's
sometimes it's
I mean, with lights it would always be the front, because this one here, you know when we came up, we just went and the other way I wasn't going. It didn't work when you went around the front because there wasn't room. So it's straight on. It's quite confusing to explain all this on the move, but yeah, it's simply you see where the white van's coming from. Yeah. It's one way time goes, so they go, they then stop, then the other way goes, because on this one there isn't room to get around the front or the back. It didn't work. They built this, and it was only about a week or two after one of the lifeguards from Coxmore's got killed here, because I
think I heard that on the news.
Yeah, someone did it the wrong way. This used to be too many roundabouts in the old days, and they changed it, made it safe, and someone got killed.
Was it 15 years ago?
Yeah, long time ago. Well, long time.
I remember hearing that, because I literally used to live down there.
So straight on all the way. these lights coming up the same, or are they different?
Same.
Not different to the white
The
line.
Ferraris, don't they?
So can we go?
Yeah.
Yeah, because those are totally different to the first one we went through. So just because you got to the first one does not mean you get to the second one. Yeah, there I've got a video I've never released about that. Somebody on a driving test, not with me, but someone who was following us around. They went through, the examiner I think braked, and a taxi went straight through and smashed to bits. You see the taxi's only bits all over the road. Because the learner did it correctly.
Yeah.
Whether the learner or the examiner braked, I don't know, but the taxi didn't see it and went straight through them. So you must check the mirror and make sure if they're not going to stop, you've got a difficult situation there. That's why you've got to make sure you're slowing down early and say, look, I'm stopping. But we'll cover that next time. We'll definitely go over that in more detail. Because brake parking is good, right reverse is good. The gear looking down thing, what do you think about that?
I have done it twice, but not as much.
That's good, that's good.
I've noticed as soon as I've done it, not like before.
That's good. So the roundabout will go left. And I'm just going to head back towards where we began.
Yep. Whoa.
Position.
Could have gone, but
that's good you saw that car, yeah.
he was flashing one of them.
He was starting to come out and he didn't, he changed his mind, it's good you stopped. It's good you saw as well the blue car was going quite fast.
Yeah.
Don't forget what's going on, remember what's going on here.
Yeah.
Because you got to mirror, signal, keep tight left as you come in. And then just roundabout straight on. To keep the speed up a little bit as well. Because if you get too slow too soon, it's a bit deceiving. I know it's a stink of a view.
Oh shit,
That's good.
sorry Paul.
Because you did it gradually and you slow down, it's fine. That's when if you suddenly just slammed it on,
Yeah.
you're no good. That's what's on the way down the road about picking the speed up, keeping it normal, then braking. If you go slow all the way, people might think you got a problem and then think what's going on then. So it's kind of fitting in. Because you're already braking, it doesn't matter that the second bit of brake was a bit harder because you're already braking. It's just if you suddenly harshly brake, it can surprise people. So if you want to go straight on and then the second roundabout will go left, so we're kind of pointing down the hill when we finish.
Yep.
So can you do this one, you're thinking third?
No.
That's possible, but can you at the moment? Straight on this one.
Straight on, sorry.
So when it's all finished going down the hill, no signals will do that. If you do correct it, it'll just keep knocking yourself back on. So it's so open, easy. I know if you thought we'd go left, you wouldn't do that first.
Yeah. So you did say second roundabout.
That's right. Yeah, this is great. You will not go left in third, because what would happen if you did?
We crash and light swerve.
Yeah, you'd have to keep the speed high, yeah, or you'd stop. Position is better. You just want to keep it like that on all of them, so that the ones like the roundabout before,
Yeah.
you want to always keep it tight to the curb. So once you got left, we'll just find somewhere to
On the
park.
left, yeah. That wasn't as tight, was it?
That's good. Anywhere right there.
I'll park after so they can see.
That's That's good. Okay, that's good. So yeah, the bends, I'll just draw this in to show you. There's only a few when the road is like that, and this is why I say about don't go out second, because as you're coming out, you're sort of going like that, but you're getting a little bit wider.
Was that on that McDonald's?
Yeah, that's it. But then when you come out, you're sort of going, you're not over the wrong side, but you're getting wider than you want. So you want to keep looking left, sort of mirrors, signal, keep it tight in like that. So when you go, it's all the way. Most of them are good, but then the time you don't want to do that is when you're at the parked car, when you've got the...
Yeah, I know what by the pub thing.
So you'll keep way back like that. Check the mirrors when you go, so you're not even close.
Yeah.
If this door's wide open, you'd still be nowhere near.
Right.
The Crossroads thing we'll go over another time. I do know briefly, but we'll explain this next time.
Yeah.
It's just simply if you've got lights. So you're there, you go into the middle, and by there to turn right. They come from there, right to turn there right.
Yeah.
That's okay, but what's the problem going to be if there's more traffic?
You're holding up everyone on the that side.
Yeah, these don't matter, but why? What's going to happen if they'll come through from behind? Like, why have they got to stop there?
Because they can't go
Yeah,
ahead.
if they go,
They're going to crash in.
well, you're going to block them. So you're blocking each other.
Yeah.
So if you go around the back, you block to each other. So you can't get anywhere. Whereas if you go around the front, let's draw that the other way around. This board doesn't work out on the other one. If you go around the front like that, you're not blocking each other.
Yeah.
Because you're all just queuing, but you're
To
not
go,
blocking.
yeah,
You can all just go whenever.
Perfect.
So generally a light sits around the front pretty much always, but without lights it can be front or back. Or even head to head. There's one of them, the one we did at Kings Heath, it's actually head to head, because there isn't even room to go around the front or the back.
Okay.
So we'll leave that there for now.
Yeah. Thank you.